Hey guys, this is Poverty's a Bitch. I'm in my Nova, and it's the Prime. The Nova S is the one with the two AMSs, which is very helpful when everyone decides to missile boat, because they can rain it down and it doesn't take long for you to just be face down. So, I'm doing a medium mech tutorial, and hopefully this is going to be very helpful. I've thought it over a bit. There's really not too much I can add. I mean, I'm sticking with my techniques, which may or may not work for other people. The medium obviously has some armor, but not that great. You can have an oops and still recover, as in you come around a corner and there's the whole team. They open fire at you, as long as they're not using, you know, the cheese, the PPCs, the Gauss rifles, the autocannons, etc. Then you've got a chance of keeping your limbs. But turning a corner when you got a well-focused group like that, you're not even surviving. But then again, that's upper level. So, of course, start out by forming up in a group. Hopefully the group moves like water. They stay together and they stay in a line and they move around objects. So, I am going to be still kind of support-ish. So, when I see a target, I press Q to lock on, and this allows for those two rain missiles to do just exactly that. Just getting my bearing. The other thing is I'm going to be running up and down the line from the left side to the right side looking for anyone out of place. This mech is, it's definitely no light, but 98 kph is, it's okay. Not fast enough in my opinion, but then again I am a speed tank. So here we've got them all in a line, which is very effective. What is that? Catapult. Which is fragile as fuck, unless they fixed it. So it looks like other people are actually on chat, because this is well organized right here. So like I said, you still have to get into cover because this mech really doesn't have armor. Just enough to make one little oops. I've got it set up, left arm, right arm, and it's still a game of peekaboo. So I'll stick out, fire my right arm, and then duck back. A lot of times when you peek up and you don't see anything, excellent, we have ECM here, which means I'm actually relatively invisible. We got one guy behind us. I'm going to go, hopefully it's just one guy as opposed to, crap. We have, and to me, you really have to have jump jets on a mech, otherwise you get stuck on curbs and everything else. Huh, that worked out well. Almost lost my arm, but then again I had everyone behind me fighting. So it was one guy out of place and we got him. So I'm going to stick with the group, run up and down the line. So this is the next guy out of place. I think my team's on him nicely. Left arm, because the right one would go into the back of the catapult. And I'm getting down because I was kind of taking some fire up there on the ridge. I think a catapult is a heavy, and I don't think it's a heavy. I think it's like an extra light, or a very light medium is the way I look at the catapult. It's not a good mech. It's paper thin and it doesn't, you know... Really? Just going for the legs? Fine. Well, that was a weak attack. Everyone seems to go for legs these days. And every time you, like if you alpha strike when you're very close to overheating, you barely get any damage done. It's very little actually transmits through. So you think you get the full blast? No, you're getting like a fifth or a tenth of the damage done, and then you sit there as a target. So the goal is do not overheat even when you can alpha strike. So if you know you're dead, meh, an alpha strike is still not good. Just keep doing your best. You want to walk in front of this guy. So this is not where the battle's going. We really need to get going to get up there. Come on, you can do it. It's 5 on 5. And lights are supposed to keep moving. Mediums can pause, but make sure you pause with decent buildings between you and the enemy. Nah. Oh, and don't walk in front of other people firing. It's just one of those minor details. So, and now I just still can fire. I just have to peekaboo around the left side. We got one guy in back. I'm turning around to go get him.
New target acquired.
And he's open on the shoulder. I got his attention, pull him back because there's other people on him. So that gives them a chance. He'll turn to find another target, move back in. And of course, glad they went for the leg instead of CT. So there's only four of us left. Where is it going to pop out? Where is it going to pop out? Got one guy to the back and to my right. Not like we're going to survive this.
New target acquired. Critical damage.
And I'm done. So that's it. Hey, 550. Not bad at all. So, little tips for the medium mech. Hopefully that helps out. And my rule for the medium mech is if you do less than 200, you really didn't do anything. You have to get like 200 around. Ideally is 300 to 400. 5 is excellent. So that's the way I see it. That's wow. Diversity, Catapult K2, almost 1,000 points of damage. So, anyways, apparently he knows how to use that mech. I've always thought they're useless. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.